So last thing we're going to learn in this section, layout essentials, and that's a little bit of an arbitrary name. I just thought it sounded good, but we were doing layout things like background, stacking order, aligning, grouping, and rotating, zooming in and zooming out. Yeah, you can kind of think of that as like the way you're displaying layout. But the last thing we're going to learn here in this section, layout essentials, is templates. And templates really help with layout because it's pre-built layout. It's pre-formatted. It's all ready to go. You just change the data and enter it. They are pre-built workbooks with worksheet or worksheets in them, which you can use. And so that's pretty cool. And you just go to Excel and hit enter. And when it starts up, you've got a new blank workbook, or you could take a tour of Excel, which you aren't going to need after this class, I guarantee it. Or you could open up one of these templates and pre-built workshops, wedding budget, student attendance, profit and loss, generic, home, like different things. You can look in these different searches, right? Business, personal, industry, financial management. And I really recommend generic searches here. Or you could type in whatever phrase you want. So if I just looked under personal, what comes up? So it's searching for personal templates, and you can see different templates in here. One template that let's just open up family, see what family says. So I'm going to open up the family template and family vacation itinerary and create that. So downloaded it and it opened it, and personal information, home address. And this is kind of a cool one because it's showing you like, formatting, and it's like keeping track of data, not necessarily just working with numbers. And so you could have this all filled out, and you could change it for, some of the stuff for each vacation, but some of this stuff would never change, like emergency contacts and personal information. Then you could leave this with, whoever's watching your house or whatever, and they'll know where you are and what you're traveling. And so it's kind of a cool template. So I'm going to go ahead and file, save as this one, and browse it and put it into our folder here and give it the name of 067 templates. And that's, you could take a look at my template, and you could also go out and experiment with finding your own. And we will have a hands-on exercise where I want you to find a certificate template and build a certificate for one of the people you care for in your life. All right, so that is layout essentials. And in the next section, we're on Ninja level 5, starting to get up there. Drop by drop, the bucket gets filled, and persistently, patiently, you are bound to succeed. Persistently, patiently, you are bound to succeed. I'm going to get up real close and say that because this microphone is a really good mic. Persistently, patiently, you are bound to succeed. You're doing great. And that's the key to success. And I said it at the beginning, I'll say it in the middle, and I'll say it at the end. But just being persistent, being patient, adding those drops to the bucket every day, drop by drop, the bucket gets filled. Getting out there each day and cultivating the garden of life, putting in the right effort, doing that which is skillful and not doing that which is unskillful, planting the right seeds, pulling out the weeds. You are going to realize a phenomenal harvest. Look at me every day. My goal was 10 videos a day, 10 videos a day, right? That's my goal. Grit, persistence, commitment, record 10 videos every day until course is finished. And look at what has been built for our collective benefit, for the benefit of everybody, for the greater common good of everyone. Look at what has been built. I have gotten to where I am in life because people have helped me, because people put in effort, because people said, here's something I built which will benefit you. Use it, enjoy it, learn from it, grow from it. And now I'm in a stage of my life where I'm able to return that favor and help others. Life is an experience of giving and receiving, helping and being helped, right? And nobody gets anywhere without the help of others. And it's that symbiosis, that mutually beneficial synergy of being helped and then helping others, which really forwards everybody. And so by you improving your own life, education is the noblest of endeavors. By you improving your own life, you are improving the world. And you will, even today or this week, find a place where you can help others. Right now, this course is helping you, and you've helped me by purchasing this course and by leaving a good review so other students find the course, giving it a high rating. You've helped me, you've helped my family, and I'm helping you learn this material. And in this today or this week, you'll come to a situation where you could help somebody else. And me just planting that seed, the skillful seed, as it's been planted in my own mind, now I plant it in your mind, planting that seed of, oh, yeah, actually, let me take a minute to help this person here. It all works well because we are helped by others and we help others. This mutually beneficial, symbiotic relationship, the synergies of all of us working together for the greater common good. Man, it's the greatest wisdom there is. It's easy to fight each other. That's the easy route. It's easy to hate. That's the easy route. And the skillful route is to ask, how can I help? How can we work together? John F. Kennedy said the easiest way to get rid of your enemies is to make them your friends. Couple of, somebody didn't care for my programming course. They said I went too slow. And so they made this video where they complained. They made a video complaining, saying, Todd failed teaching that programming course. It went too slow. And so I after like a year, I was like, I'm going to send that person a message. And I sent that person a message. And I was basically like, hey, man, I really appreciate what you're doing. I've seen everything you've accomplished. I think your course, because that person is also a teacher, I think your courses are great. You're helping a lot of people. I really believe in this philosophy. And I also really believe that we get to a place by helping each other and by being helped. And so I totally welcome your feedback. But in the future, if you have feedback for me, how I could improve as a teacher, please give that to me privately. And I work at one of the most impoverished, violent colleges in America, where I asked my class this year, 35 students, how many of you know somebody who's been shot? And 12 of them raised their hands. And one of the most important lessons that I've learned working there for 17 years is that what life asks of me in every situation is how can I most skillfully respond to the situation? Super important at the college where I work. Not too long ago, one of the professors got in a fist fight with the students, didn't respond to the situation skillfully. And that professor is no longer with us. But, the question is how can I most skillfully respond to whatever situation arises? And so I hope you hear this in my message to you. This is what I said to the person who posted that video. I hope you hear this in my message to you, that my intentions are good and that I'm just, trying to share this knowledge of all of us working together. And I totally welcome your feedback. Please give it in private in the future. And that person responded and said, man, thanks so much for your message. You're a cool dude. I'm taking the video down. Woo! So it's win-win all around. I didn't say take the video down. I just said, hey, in the future, man, if you got feedback for me, because nobody likes to be told what to do. You have to win the person over to change their mind. Let them make their own choices. Everybody's got to make their own choices. All right, so that's a little bit about how awesome you're doing and cultivating a good garden of life and planting the right seeds and putting forth the right effort and adding those drops every day. Drop by drop, the bucket gets filled. And I'm applying that in my own life. I really believe in the principle of teaching by example, because that's the way that we see people doing something. Then we have those mirror neurons, and I can't remember the exact scientific word, isopraxism. We have those mirror neurons and isopraxism, and isopraxism defined. And so isopraxism, well, we're going back to this page. An impulsive tendency to stand and clap as audience members nearby stand or applaud, or wear the same type of jewelry, clothing, or shoes. Explains why we dress like our colleagues. But if you notice that people are socially attuned, this is also known as mirroring. When people are emotionally attuned to each other, couples, when they're walking, their feet will be in step. or when people are talking, one person will cross their legs in the exact same time the other person, or right after the other person crosses their legs. Or even try it. Like when you're talking with somebody, cross your arms, and then pretty soon they'll cross their arms, often, if there's that emotional attunement. But we have mirror neurons. It's called isopraxism. And it allows us to learn from each other just by seeing what the other person's doing. And so I've really tried to model and teach in this way of modeling, my persistence, my grit, my drop by drop. But you can see here, I set that goal. And today today here, this is a better one over here because these are their actual videos. Today I got to right where are we? We are right here, templates. And that's 9:13. So that's more than 10 right there. That's 15 today. And yesterday was 13. And then the day before that was 13. And then the day before that was 15. And look at these drops being added. And that was kind of slow going at the beginning. There was 9 there. And then I started this, and it took me a while to get going. Started on 8:31, but then I got distracted, and I realized I got to focus. And so setting that goal has really helped me. And I hope you see that by me applying that in my own life, look at what I'm accomplishing and getting done for the benefit and the good of my family and others. Real win-win type of stuff. And that's the most important template. Interesting, this is called templates, what we're learning right here, because that's the most important template in the whole world. Excel has templates which you can use, but this template of seeing somebody who's doing something in a way that works and then templating that into your own life is also super helpful. It is hot in here. All right, cheers, salute, prost. I'm going to get on with my day, and I will see you tomorrow, and we'll do some hands-on exercises, and then we'll learn about functions. We'll have some exercise for that, and then we'll be done with the beginner section and on into the intermediate. Really appreciating and enjoying and valuing this journey with you. And I really commend you for the steps you're taking and the effort you're putting in to improve your own life. Keep doing it. Keep going. You're going the right direction. Cheers. Prost. Salud.